Let us now understand the basic array operations in NumPy. So guys, first of all, we are going to see how we can add number 1 to all the array elements, and apart from this, we are also going to check the other examples as well. So let us move to VS Code over here. Simply I'm going to create a new file in this case. So we have this array operations.python file in this case. Now guys, first of all, we are going to import the NumPy library. So we have this import statement, and then apart from this, let us create a new array, that is array1. It is equal to np dot array in this case, and then followed by, let us say we have the array having the elements 11, 12, 13 and 14 over here. Now guys, let us say we want to add 1 to all the elements over here. So what do we do? So basically we simply have to add 1 to this entire array over here. So let us provide array1, it is equal to array1 plus 1 in this case. So guys, let us see what will be the output when we print the array1, that is the content of this particular NumPy array. Let me just run this code once again over here. So as you can see, we are getting 12, 13, 14 and 15, which means for all these elements the integer 1 was added over here. So guys, this is the way that you can simply add a specific number. In this case, let us add 10 to all the numbers. So when we save this file now and try running this code, as you can see 10 is added to all the numbers. Does this work for the two-dimensional array as well? Let us check that also. So let me just comment out this line of code over here. We will say array2, it is equal to np dot array in this case, and let us have two-dimensional array this time. So we have 1, 2, 3 and then followed by 4, 5, 6. So guys, over here we want to add 10 to the array2. So simply let us provide the print statement. We will say array2 plus 10 over here. Let us see what will be the output when we directly provide this particular expression within the print statement. So when we run this code once again over here, as you can see, we are getting 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which means the integer 10 was added to all the numbers inside this particular array. So guys, similarly you can subtract the numbers as well. So let us check that also. So let me just comment out this line of code over here, and for the same array, that is array2, we are going to print the statement, that is array2 minus, this time we are going to subtract 1 over here instead of 10. So guys, let us say we subtract 1. When we save this file now and try running this code, as you can see, for this elements, that is 1, 2, 3, we are getting 0, 1, 2 over here, followed by for 4, 5, 6 we are getting 3, 4, 5 in this case, which means the integer 1 is subtracted from all the numbers that are present inside the array. Now guys, apart from this, we can also find the sum of all the array elements using the unary operation over here. Simply we make use of the sum function in order to find the sum of all the numbers. Let us provide the comment over here. We will say sum of the elements in this case of array. So guys, basically we want to find the sum of all these numbers that are present in the two-dimensional array. Simply we will have the print statement, and then we will say sum of 2D array is followed by, what is the function that we have to use? First of all, we make use of the variable, that is array2 in this case, followed by dot, and this time as you can see, these are all the functions that you can use for the NumPy array. So over here we will simply make use of the sum function this time, and then followed by open and close parenthesis. So when we save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal, as you can see, we are getting sum of 2D array is 21, which means all the numbers are added over here, and if you add all these numbers you will get the sum of 21 in this case, and that is what we are getting by using the sum function over here. Similarly, if you have the negative numbers, you can find the absolute of the array elements as well. So let us check that also. So let us say we have this first row having the negative numbers over here. Let me just provide another array case, instead of array 2, we are going to make use of another array, that is array 3 this time, which is having the negative numbers in the first row. So let me just comment out this print statement over here, and the second row we will keep it as positive numbers. Now guys, what we have to do is simply we will provide the print statement and then we will say absolute values. So guys, over here we will say absolute values, it is equal to open and close curly braces, and simply we will say array 3 followed by dot, and then we have something called as absolute as well. Now instead of this you can make use of the NP library as well. So we have NP followed by dot, and then we can say ABS, that is the function that you can use. Now this function can take the NumPy array as well. So let us provide array 3 in this case. Let us see what will be the output. So when we run this code once again, as you can see, we are getting the absolute values as 1 2 3 followed by 4 5 6 in this case. So the negative numbers were converted to the positive numbers over here. So guys, whenever you have the project requirements in such a case that you want to convert the negative numbers to the positive numbers, you can simply use the ABS function in order to achieve your task. Similarly, the NP, that is the NumPy library, is also having the sum function over here. So instead of providing the variable name followed by dot and then the sum function, you can make use of the NumPy library and the sum function and then provide the parameter as the array based on your project requirements. So this will help us in order to find the sum of all the elements that are present inside the NumPy array. Now guys, apart from this, there are other binary operations which include the addition, subtraction and other mathematical operations for the two NumPy arrays as well. So let us check that also. So what we will do is, let me just comment out this line of code over here. We will have one dimensional arrays. So we will have array 4, it is equal to, let us say we have 1 2 3 4, and then similarly we have array 5 in this case, and then we will say 5 6 7 8. So guys, basically we have this content, and now if we add both these arrays, that is array 4 and array 5, let us see what we will get. So simply we will say array 4 plus array 5 in this case. So let me just save this file now and try running this code. Now before running this code, we have done the mistake. We have provided this as a list over here. Let us see what will be the output. So as you can see, if we are providing the list, it is concatenating the content of both the list over here. But let us say if we convert it into the NumPy array, so what we have to do is we have to make use of the array function within the NumPy library over here and enclose this list within the open and close parenthesis. So we have NP array in this case and then followed by open and close parenthesis, and now this is the NumPy array in this case, and when we add both the arrays, the respective elements should be added over here instead of the simple concatenation of the two lists in this case that we had seen previously. So when we save this file now and try running this code once again over here, so as you can see, we are getting 1 plus 5, it is equal to 6, then 2 plus 6, it is equal to 8, and so on. 3 plus 7 is 10, 4 plus 8 is 12 in this case. So guys, this is the difference. When you add two NumPy arrays, the respective elements will be added and you will get the result for this resulting array over here. Whereas if you simply add two Python lists that we had seen previously, then you will get the concatenation of both the list in this case. Now guys, always remember that the dimensions and the shape of both the NumPy arrays must be same whenever you are carrying out the mathematical operation. What if you have another element over here, in which case the shape will be 1 by 5 over here for this particular second array? What will be the output? Let me just save this file now and try running this code. As you can see, we are getting the value error. Operands could not be broadcast together with shapes, that is 4 and 5. So the first array was of the shape 4 and the second array is of the shape 5 in this case, and that is why we are getting the error. So in this way you can easily carry out the mathematical operations for the NumPy array as well. Comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.